Whoosh. Here I am. Gonna color. I don't know in what. I'm coloring something. I have too many pencils on my desk. And just decided quick just to, I don't know, come on and do it. Sun shining, really bright. I want to color while the sun's shining. Oh, shoot. What did I do with that? Well, 1 second. I'll get rid of these shavings. I so wish I could play Jason Lewis Mind Amend while I'm on here, because I would just color silently to that if I could. I just love those mixes a lot. So I just posted some a couple shorts of the coloring I've been doing. And I actually have to do an advent. I think I have to do today's advent page. So my Christmas PDFs. Did a little bit more work on this guy. This one. Did their beards. What I gotta do his eyebrows. I'm kind of wanting to switch the pencils I'm using, and which is kind of hard when I'm not done with some things that I was coloring with them. That's kind of awkward, but I'm trying it anyway. I'm almost thinking of doing. Oh, where's the book? Where's the CD? There you go. What's that? Yeah, I've been looking at this one too. This gnome book. I like gnomes. Teresa Goodridge. But I was also thinking about this one too. I don't know. We'll see. I need to finish up this guy. And I don't know, because I kind of ran out of, well, what am I doing with it? I kind of work on it in pieces. So, let's see. I just realized I had muted. Hey, Taylor Made. I was working on this one yesterday, and I got out pencils that, like, I was like, I haven't used those in a long time, and I said, I think because of the size of things on here, I probably would like coloring this with them better. I started using my Pablos, and I was really enjoying myself last night with it. But then when I look at it, it's kind of looks, I don't know, doesn't look as nice as it was feeling it looked yesterday or last night. But I don't know, I kind of um still like it. I'd like to keep it all penciled, but I don't think I can because I covered up. It has a lot of little ornaments on here, and basically it's like I think I need to use a some kind of marker to put those back on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, so unfortunately, it's not going to be able to be all pencil, but I was kind of surprised how well the Pablos worked on this. Um, I don't know, on the paper, this Astro Bright paper, and I don't know. I don't like some pencils on that Astro Bright paper, and I have another brand of paper that I'm kind of liking more, and I accidentally pulled where is it? I accidentally pulled the page out, and now where is it now that I want it? Got to put it back in with the paper, but this. I'm liking this paper better than the Astro Bright. I like how the pencils work on it better than the Astro Bright. But yeah. So but some of these older PDFs I actually printed on Astro Bright and not this because I didn't have this at the time. So it's by Printworks. So what is? Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay. So I have a lot of little. I don't know. I'm just coloring all these things. I have several whips going just for the Christmas thing. We're not even talking about the other ones. You know, I go back to things when I feel like I don't know when I'm in the mood or I discover it or when I feel like I have the skill set in the mind to do right by the picture. Because like this that I'm doing now, I didn't plan on doing this with it. And now that I'm on, I'm just like in that mindless zone. So now I'm doing it. It's like, I don't know. And I'm using the Lyra Splendor blender. And I don't normally like this on a lot of things, but it's working good on here. So I think that's why I bought so many different blenders because I don't know, they work differently on different things and whatever, and you never know which one's going to do the job. The Color Burnisher is my favorite of all time, but you know, I've used that up to almost a stub, just like my here it is right here. This is one that I have. I think it's one of two. And like this is my Prismacolor white, one of my Prismacolor whites, and this is my Color Burnisher. Yeah, so like I can't be using them up like that because you can't get them by themselves. So yeah. So I need to find, wherever I can use a different blender, I need to, I want to do that. Because I don't want to be buying that pack that has a whole bunch of blenders and one burnisher in it, and I'm not even using up the other blenders like that because I just like the burnisher. Now, see, that actually made a difference. So maybe that's what I need to do all over. So I did the snow thing, and I remember back when we were, I don't know, was it just last year? When we were all wondering, well, how do you color snow? And I remember Annie, for Crafts for Hope, and um, and Foxy Colorist, was asking about it, and I think it was Annie said like blue and yeah, blue, and that's what I did, and I actually also used a little bit of gray, and it was kind of like too much blue on here, kind of sort of, but I don't mind it. This is the first thing I think I did, and I just loved the pencil. It was the one of the well, I did all of this with the Pablo Karen Dash Pablos. So, but yeah, I just liked it, so I just kept going. It's like I don't care. I don't care if it's too blue. Well, I don't care. I don't know. I don't know because it's just coloring. We're just having fun here. We're not trying to be anything fancy schmancy. We're just trying to relax and color. No competition, no bloody bloody blah. We're just coloring. That's it. I ain't got time for anything else. I do this to relax. And I didn't want to lose that white. Because I was really trying to leave some things white. I got to learn how to restrain myself when I color and not like, I don't know, not be trying to fill in every little space. I mean, sometimes, just do that, but there's other times where you want to just, I don't know, learn how to leave white space and let it work for you. Because there's some areas that, like, if you try and go over it with a white something, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do what you want. And I also don't want to take the texture out of everything with this blender. It's another thing. We're straight with that too. I do really feel like I want to try and do at some point a still life with colored pencils because I seem to really like colored pencils. Like it's something I never thought would, but I like them. And I think it's because I can kind of blend with them only almost like I can with paint. So, and it's almost like the same kind of, I don't know, the same kind of thing working in my mind. Like even as I use this blender, it's like when you paint, thinking of where you want to blend more, because like you lay down the paint and then you go in and like you blend to get the form out of the whatever it is you're doing, and you use different brushes to get a certain kind of to blend in a certain way, things like that. And so I think that's why I am liking colored pencils so much. So because it has that same kind of way to work with it. I don't know what happened there. But I don't think I can blend that or not. How much does that bother me? I guess it bothers me a lot. Can we? I don't know. Yeah, we got it kind of out of there. Hey, Lori. Thank you, Taylor. If anybody wants to come up and color, let me know. I'm open to that today. I can't really do much else today or I feel like I shouldn't because I'm kind of tired. I had to, I don't know, my eyes, well, it suddenly got really super cold. Like it was like single digits last night. It's like all of a sudden, out of the blue. Or not last night, night before. Um, and super cold. And it just sucked all the humidity out of the air. Even though I already had humidifiers running, forget it. The humidity just tanked in the house. And my eyeballs were feeling like they're going to fall out my eyes. It was so dry. Usually, if I know it's going to be that way, there's things I can do to prepare so that my eyes aren't affected like that. But no, there was no warning. I didn't have any warning, and so I had to drive with my eyes being kind of unlubricated. And I am not sure. It is a Dover book. It's a Dover Christmas book. I just don't know which one. Because I wasn't labeling everything back then when I printed some of these. So, but it is from either, it was something that was from their sampler last year. So eventually I'll find the name of the book. Eventually. Um, and when I find it, I'll try to remember to put it underneath this video. I'll like search for it a little bit. I need to put some more green in here. I'm also realizing how much I like small pencil sets because they all can just sit on your desk in front of you, and like it's no big, fumbling around with things. But then you don't get all the colors, so it's like I don't know. My Caran d'Ache set is just a small set. What is it like? One, two. Is it like 36, 24, something like that? Maybe 24. And I'm already seeing after doing this one what colors I seem to really like. So I got to go on to Blix and like just put a bunch of those, a bunch, put put one of each of those in my cart or wish list so that when something comes along, a good coupon or whatever, or one of these pencils gets too short, and just click, put them in my cart and get them. And I think I want to see what other colors they have that I might want to get, that I feel like I can't, I really need that color. And one of them is like, I want to go on and see if they have a darker gray. I like this gray, but I feel like I also need like a darker gray to go with it. So I'm kind of feeling like I want a darker green too. So if you have greens, you kind of like want to have some. I think I'm probably going to go in with a Prisma or something to try and get a little more depth from this. But I just also don't really want to have. I really don't want to have any more pencils. It just because it's like I can use what I have, but then there is a very real thing that some pencils work better on some paper than others, and I have to say I like how these Caran d'Ache pencils work on this Astro Bright paper better than anything else I've used on it. But I had gotten them out because they're like, oh, this is tiny coloring, so we need small diameter pencils. So that's why I went for them. But then I found out and said, oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can use a color on here, but I don't know how that's going to work. Let's see. But I have a lot of greens in the color. So, yeah, you can see I use that one a lot. Dark green, which I hope it's not out on the desk because I don't know where it is. If it is, I'll try and use a color first. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of afraid the Prisma will smear too much. That it won't give me a clean line. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. This is what I want. These. That's what I want. Now we got them all. I guess we might as well keep them together. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, the Pablos. These guys. Yeah. A little too rich for my blood, but I did get a small set. I also have a set of the Aquarels, the what are they called? The here they are. I haven't even opened them yet because of me and water. Like it's like, but I have a set of these, the Super Color Aquarels, and yeah, but me and water. I'm not there yet. Use my other watercolor pencils first. When I get a hang of that, then I'll probably bust out with those. But I gotta make peace with water first. Ooh, I haven't been that one so long. Uh-oh, is that too much? Oh, that's the right color. It's just can I get it in the right spots? And that's another thing that I find that it's like painting is like you don't do everywhere. You have to be strategic about it, or I have to stay loose, basically, is what I have to do it. Not think too hard, just move and try not to stay in one spot the whole time. Sit back from it and look at it, and then say, okay, I need a little more there, and then, move on. What is that? Oh, that's the bird. I gotta color the bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. It looks, the birds we see up here during the winter, but it doesn't look like any of those. It's too big to be those. But I think I just felt like doing something a little more small and tedious or whatever because I needed to do some kind of repetitive motion or whatever so I could like actually relax my brain. Because work is in that mode now. And because of my eyes, I don't really want to do any of that today. And plus, I had to drive today, and like it's a ways away, and it's the funny thing is it's not that many miles really. I don't think, or it doesn't take the time wise. It's not a lot, but the drive is long, and I don't know how to describe that, but it is. And I drove the back roads home, and I'm looking, and it's like I almost thought I'd gone the wrong way. It's like none. Why doesn't this look familiar? It's like when the snow falls. I think it makes everything look so different. That and then my eyes were kind of screwy today too. So the sun was really bright, which was really a pain in the butt. So I think the combination had me like really kind of discombobulated, but I was going the right way the whole time. I don't know. I think my brain was just tired. My eyes too weird. And I gotta go back Monday. Yeah, and they changed my appointment for Monday to get the screw in my jaw, basically, or yeah, basically it's your jaw, like for the missing tooth that I lost. What now? Is it 3 Februarys ago? Um, coming February, I think it'll be three Februarys. It's like that's a long time. This has been a long process. Okay, I like that. That's what I needed. Yeah, they're really expensive. I'm just like, mm-mm. That's why I was saying no. I was first thinking I'll never get those, and I don't know what caused me to. All of a sudden, I said, well, let me get some, and it might have been the diameter thing that got me to get them. And I like them, but I try not to use them too much because they're too rich for my blood. That's like I have a couple Holbein pencils, and I bought them open stock to kind of see what they were like, and also because I was in search of lavender. Um, they might be the only Holbeins I ever own, and it's not because they're not a nice pencil. They're too rich for my blood. I'm not a professional artist, so I no, we don't need to go there. And they're kind of fat. They're a really fat pencil, and so I don't really like fat pencils. I've discovered they don't feel good in my hand. I don't like them. They are nice though. I'm not gonna take that from them. And this part, I was trying to get these done like really fast. Even like I did this part yesterday. Whatever color, it's like I don't know. Just color them in. You can color it over with acrylic marker afterwards or something. Because I just was like, oh, there's too much there. But again, if I deal with it just like making marks, that's it. Make marks. And it actually gets the job done. It's something I'm realizing. Just make marks with your pencil. Make marks. Because I feel like with some of these, if you color it in like the drawing is, like you can kind of see that. I mean, I did with this one. And it's like all these V's. And it's like, well, that looks kind of weird. But it gives a guide at least for how you know, how the needles go. So I think I'm learning how to deal with some of these coloring pages. I think that's something I learned this year. Something in here is too dark. When did my husband get home? Something weird about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they seem. I don't know. They seem definitely like like an illustrator's kind of pencil. or like an artist pencil for doing serious, like doing portraits and things like that. They definitely feel like a tool, like an artist tool. It's a yeah, and they don't feel like a plaything. So I was like, nope. Oh, it might be a little too much, but I don't. I'm gonna let it be that way. I don't know that I need to blend these really. Mhm. What happens if I do? I still got to do today's Advent page. And one thing that's been good with that, doing that Advent coloring, I've been trying to use something different with each page, and to make myself, you know, kind of learn how to color with other things besides pencils, and that's kind of cool. Um, it's been. I'm gonna show some of what I did actually. I'll take a break from all this mark making, and I can look back at the trees in a minute. Um, Bubbles! I was thinking about you. I mentioned Holbeins. Oh, where is it? What? Oh, the Advent book. Yeah, and my janky pictures that I took that are in my shorts. It's like, if I try and wait until I get a good picture of it, I'll never get this short done. So I zhuzhed it up a little bit, but I'll show you the pictures for real, sitting still. Because, like I told you, I can't take picture worth nothing. So that was the first one I did with Joan on Sunday. Did I do all that? Did I add all that to it? I don't know if I had. I didn't. May not have had all of this on here then. I put in some. I colored over the wording with a acrylic marker. Those Iverson ones. I call him Iverson, like the basketball player. But Iverson metallic, or maybe I used a different metallic. I don't know. I have a bunch of them, but see, I'm using them all though, and they all do something different. So yeah, that's why I got them. This one, I did color that star. Why did it look like it in the picture? It looked like that star wasn't colored, but it is. Why did it come up that way? That's weird. Did these with the sparkle pop, which I have another set coming. So I talked about. I love this. This is a Posca pen, the small one to do that, and I used a black pencil. I used a Color to do this, and I don't know what to do with the background yet. So I just left it because I don't want to. Because I like this so much how it is, and these I don't want to do anything to mess it up, and I don't. I'm not feeling whatever it is that you know that would do that. Have me finish that and not mess it up. So I just left it alone. And like you probably can't see it too good. What's up with my focus here? I love this one. And I did things I didn't normally do. I got a combination of because I used the Posca and did the white. Um, Something else I used in here. I can't remember. Maybe not. Maybe it was just the Posca pen and then using the sparkle pop and also having pencil. So that combination. And there's this one. This is the one I used the. What did I use? Something I don't know. Oh, I used the Tom Holtz thingies, the distressed ink things on here. I like how it turned out. It was scary at first. And I also used something else, those super crayons. And the lamb, I used my Posca on them, and I kind of went overboard. Because it was looking really good at one point. I could have stopped there, but then I don't know, I went a little too far. But so that he looks like a little lamb, like he's got little, the curls little lambs have. Hey, Vibrant Low. Love that. I would have liked to try and do some texture thing with the lion too, but my mind wasn't there. I didn't want to mess it up, so I just left it alone. Could have done more with the leaves too, but left it alone. It's like, nope, nope. But I think he's so cute. Little lamb. That's always the fun with the alcohol markers. Yeah, that's what I did this one with, is alcohol markers, which I don't normally use. I don't normally use those distress inks either. So, and the reason why I covered up the lamb was because the color I picked was not the color I thought it was going to be. You see here. I was like, oh, we don't want a gray little lamb. Not that there's anything wrong with gray lambs. Very Carrie! Mwah, mwah. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so I would have liked to do some texture, but my mind wasn't really there, so I left it alone. Then this one I did with all acrylic markers. These, and like I have a bunch of those, straightforward acrylic markers. Where is it? I thought I still had it by me, or did I put it away? I must have put them away. I have those tan mint markers, and I just go crazy with acrylic markers, although not anymore because now I got enough. But they're these, and they're just like the tan mint markers. Well, almost just like them. Some of the colors are different, and I think the pen itself is a little narrower than those, but the tip is pretty much the same on them, and it's double tip. It's got what they call fine tip, which is not fine to me. And where are we? Oh, and the brush tip. I really like the brush tip because it's kind of a firm brush tip. So, it was kind of a challenge to do this page with them. So, like a lot of it, I was basically using their fine tip. But that was a challenge because I've done some other things with acrylic markers, and it just looks like a whole I don't know, it looks kind of clunky and messy. I think I got a little better with it on this though. The stars, a little bit janky. I may go back and do something with those, or I may just leave it. But it was hard trying to figure this out. There is a little bit of pencil on here too, because I was trying to get to a certain color, and I don't know. The color evolved as I went along, but I like how this ended up. And I did a little bit of Posca on the wine glasses. So I really like how it turned out. Thanks, Lori. Then this one, what was day 5? Yesterday. And I actually started working on this on Wednesday. And I used mostly these guys, these Ivson metallic pens. And then I also used something that I saw from, and I wish I could remember his name, but I can't. I was watching somebody's video, a friend of Foxy's, and he was doing a review of these Betum Super Golden Markers, 18 metallic colors. You know that's what drew me. Metallic and acrylic markers, the combination. I was like, ooh, 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 I need them, I need them. They're water based. Um, isn't that pretty? I just think their bottle is so pretty. Not that it has anything to do with it, but the packaging is gorgeous. And the colors in here are gorgeous. If you can see them. These colors are beautiful. Um, the downside is it got a blunt tip. Okay, I'm really longing to use this color. I can't wait. This color looks gorgeous. Um, but it just has it's not double tipped, and I really do like double tip pens. And then it's just one blunt tip that's kind of big. So yeah, you gotta be careful. But I actually used it, I think, for this gold. That was a wide enough space to use that, and I wanted more of a yellow gold, and they have um a yellow in here, so that's what I used for it. Was this one? So, and then I started thinking about, like, because it seemed so kind of heavy. The picture seemed heavy, so I started to go in with the Posca to I don't know if you can see that too good. Maybe I try and put a light. Ooh, my goodness. Well, we weren't expecting that. You can't really see it that way either. Okay, never mind. Okay, I do that and I can't see the room because all of a sudden the sun moved a different direction. Um, but I couldn't I couldn't wrap my head around how to do that consistently all over. I don't know if you can see that. Like I could put it in there, down there, like as something like I don't know. Like how when people do the block letters and they outline them or whatever, kind of trying to get some effect with that shows something like, excuse me, with the light thing. Trying to, oh, and it's too bright for me now. Where are we? Oh, that's better. Well, maybe not, but I think it's better. Yeah, so I was trying to do that, and I thought I didn't trust myself to try to consistently do that through the whole picture and not mess it up. But I feel like it could be some other places. Um, yeah, I wanted to do it with all metallic markers since I got enough. Oh, that's too dark. Now that the sun is gone. I don't know. It might be back. It's just I don't know. I don't know. Of course, the days are getting shorter, so I gotta do this one today. Actually, kind of running out of time to do that. I was thinking I wanted to color in here, a page in here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know what I want to use in it. I don't want to use Pablo's. I know that much. So we'll get there. Back to this guy. I gotta think about what haven't I used in a while. Or something. I don't like these things. I gotta do something with them. And I think I need, like, markers to do it. And I actually started another PDF that I think is from this book. Did I just see it? I just saw it. I don't know. I might work on that one too. Is it on top? Yeah. Last night I just started it. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it's from the same book as this one. So, drinking cocoa near the Christmas tree. I have to find the book. I don't know, but it's definitely, well, it's a Creative Haven book from Dover. So I don't know what to do with these slabs. These slabs are like very, I don't know, they're not giving. They're not giving. I don't know what to do. So I always think about it. I'm just gonna make some marks. Make marks and see if they inspire anything. So I was thinking of, like, I think what these are like the kind of slate slabs, and I couldn't get them to look like that. So if you go on to Dover Publishing's website and type in, Christmas coloring books, you'll probably find this one there. I'm thinking you probably find it pretty easily. I have to go into my, well, like I said, I don't think I labeled it even when I saved it. I don't think I labeled it by the book name, which is something I'm doing now. So that I'll know where it's from. I just can't believe how cold it got. Like, all of a sudden, it's like, what do you mean? Like, what was, like, the Wednesday? Was it Wednesday night? They were saying, well, it's 26 degrees, but it feels like 11. I'm like, what the heck? How can you, how can it feel like 11 degrees when it's 26 degrees? Okay, 26 is bad enough, but now you're telling me it feels like 11 and it does feel like 11? What the heck? What is that? And it didn't seem like it was that windy, so I didn't understand that. It's like, how can there's not really any wind? How can it be like that? That was weird. That was weird. Hey, Kelly. So I guess this kind of has to look gravelly, I don't know. Do I need more circles? Oh, circles and then blur it or something. Oh. And that's where I was feeling I needed a darker gray in the Pablos. Let's see, I think I have a gray. And the gray Prismas go down too strong, too heavy. I think even with a light touch, it's like, take over, Spirit. And these, the colors, and I don't think they're going to give me a light enough touch, or the right touch, because sometimes they can be kind of scratchy. But let's see. And it's interesting. It's like only some of them sometimes will do that. It'll leave a scratchy. It'll scratch right into the, like, if you have a waxy pencil down, it'll scratch right into it, and the marks stay there. I don't like that. I'm just saying. Looks awful when it does that. But also, like seeing these, these slabs, if they're like those slate slabs, I'm thinking, ooh, person coming out of this house must fall all the time. Those things get slippery, I would imagine, because they're really smooth. Doesn't sound like the safest. Better to have dirt. Okay, speaking from country experience. I'd rather have dirt. Thank you. It's from a Creative Haven Christmas coloring book whose name I don't know and I need to look it up. And I got it from a sampler. Okay, this. Can we blend this? Is that possible? And I'm like, for this, you know what? I'm going to use Miss Thang, my favorite, because I don't know. Is she doing it? I don't know. She's doing it. I don't think she likes that paper. Maybe it's just destined to be there. Let me throw my pencil down. I was watching Anfield the other day, who does the trades, and it was funny. He had this really nice thing of glue because he does, like train, the little miniature things for the scenes for trains and stuff like that. And so he has this glue bottle that has almost like a needle point to it. I was like, oh man, that is awesome. I'm weird. It's like, oh man, that is awesome. I'm thinking like people who do card making and things like that probably would love that little glue container. But he needs it because like he was trying to glue paper to paper on something that one of the models for like a bridge or something like that. And the thing that's supposed to go on the structure of the bridge to make it look like a bridge, so it's like a picture, you know. Um, and he had the glue, and he's using it because he's got to glue all these things. Like he just kind of threw it aside, like I threw my pencil, and I started laughing. I says, because he threw it just like I just like absentmindedly, I just throw my pencil aside. Like I don't know why I do that, but it's like I do that. So I was laughing because he did that with that glue. I'm trying not to fill in all the white. I'm trying to strategically keep the white, and that's hard. And still have this look. I don't know. Ugh. No, I'm not moving. Leave me alone. I'm coloring. I'm not moving. Watch is telling me, you've been sitting too long. Oh wow. I'll get up and run around the house later. So, also kind of, well, did a load of laundry before I had to leave today for the orthodontist. Came home, put them in the dryer. I still gotta finish folding them. And I really just felt like doing something restful. I'm driving, trying to, because it's so cold, you kind of gotta be aware of black ice, things like that. So I couldn't rip roar like I wanted to. I had to kind of take it easy. And I gotta go back Monday, which is a good thing, but it's also like, I gotta go out again. At a time where I have a lot of work to do from home. Okay, this is like really bugging me. It went down too dark. I don't know what I used there, but it really went down dark. I don't know if I can get rid of it. I think this paper just kind of soaked up the pencil. Like it really, really soaked it up. I tried to go light with it, but it still. Needs to blend. I'd like to try and do one of those advent pages with oil pastels. And I got that little set of 12. I'd like to do that. I'm really going to have to get brave to do that. But I really do want to do it. I feel like it's a good way to learn how to use them. Do I like that better? I like it a little better. I don't know. There's not much you can do with. I don't know. Well, there's a lot you can do with it. I just don't. Yeah. I just don't know how. We're going to do our best. I feel like these two need to be darker. But I don't know. I think I'll leave it at that. I don't know what else to do. Let's see if we can do anything with these guys. I don't know. This Lyra blender isn't doing too bad on this. Who knew? I was looking on Amazon yesterday because I was thinking about my Avatar London pencils and I don't know, the video for some reason always shows up when I go to my own page, and so I thought, well, let me see, like, I wonder how much those are now and everything, and Amazon doesn't have them, and you can't find them anywhere except I think maybe AliExpress or something, which I'm not going to order from ever again because of my experience with those brute pruners, not receiving them and they actually have a picture of them being delivered to somebody else's house in another state far away. But yeah, so I guess I don't know where they came from, but it doesn't seem like you can get them anymore. But I think I was thinking about okay, what pencils haven't I used in a while? And I think that's a set I haven't used in a while. Well, maybe you should use those. Are we doing too much or no? I always check and make sure. I don't know why I made that a darker brown. Excuse me. Let's see. Getting stuffed up. This one? No, it's half full. I was looking at my vaporizer to see if it was running out. But no, it's half full. I went and practiced my piano a little bit before I came on here. My hands were so cold, it was like, I don't know if I want to try it, but I did. Oh, yeah, and I actually took out my ChromaFlows because I got some of the black that I had ordered because I needed more black ChromaFlow pencils because I seem to use them a lot. And was thinking of doing one of these pages with them, but I was using them a lot before I finally started switching to go use some other pencils for a while because I was using them like for everything. And it's like, you need to use something else for a little bit. So I'm trying kind of not to go back to them too soon. Plus, I think I like using those in the mythographic books because of the small diameter thing. So I really am feeling like I need to use the Polychromos. I haven't had them out in I don't even know how long. I think those are really the ones I need to be using. When I think about it, I don't think they really, I don't recall them being that great on this Astrobrite paper, but maybe they'll like this other paper that I printed my PDFs on. I showed earlier. It's this paper. It's cardstock. And so maybe it'll like this paper better than. Yeah. Yeah, I really like them a lot. I like those Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils, but now I kind of don't because they don't it's hard to sharpen them. I can't find anything that will sharpen them, that they'll sharpen in well, which is really a disappointment, but they seem similar to Chromaflows, but yeah, like my experience with sharpening them is not good. So I'll never get any more. I liked them because they're triangular. And one reason why I wanted more Brute Fooners is I like those because they are square. I love those pencils. But can't get them. Ordered a set, they sent them to somebody else's house. So I'm not trying again. I'm just going to say, not meant for me. Use what I have left, and that'll be it. You kind of see the round ones still. You see them around in places, and you see them under different names or whatever, but I don't want the round barrel ones. I want the square barrel ones. They feel so good in my hand. I love those things. That probably was unnecessary, what I just did. Oh well. I might be doing a lot of unnecessary stuff. I still have those Hannah Carlson pages to work on, but I've been using colors for those. Oh, that's what I wanted that. Oh, my nose is getting stuffy. Blow that line. Oh, excuse me. That might be a little too blue. Yawning because I'm not getting enough oxygen. I'm stuffed up. You're so dry. That might be a little too blue, but that's okay. 1 hour. Oh, I need to. Do we need to start bedazzling? I gotta figure out something for the bird. Maybe get it wrapped around my head what kind of bird it is. Because I'm thinking the birds that hang around in the winter, and I don't know. None of the birds that hang around in the winter up here that I know of are big like that, except for cardinals. Other than that, we see finches. No, do we see finches? No, we don't. I don't think so. But what we mostly see, I think, are what do you call them? Oh my gosh, nuthatches, titmouse, the titmouse, that bird. They're so funny looking, and chickadees. What's the other thing? I think that's mostly what we see in the winter. So oh, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to color them. What else? What else? I think we're at the bedazzling time. And I don't know how I feel about bedazzling right now. I don't want these bulbs to be plain. So I think I gotta wait with this. Goodness gracious. My nose is really plugging up. Yep, using Pablo's. Can I bedazzle? What do I have that's small enough? Those Ibsen things are not. But the Ibsens would be good for dots, but they're not good for making like scratchy things. What do I want for scratchy things? And these guys. My Spurlock. And then I've got these. These are juicy. Probably not too good for small stuff. If I get these out, then I probably should get the Hannah Carlson page out and start doing things, because I got a lot to do on those trees. And there's no red. I don't have a real red in these, and I don't think I have a. This is like more pink. I need to test it though. Sorry for the noise. I kind of want to use these. I kind of want to do the Hannah Carlson page first, because if I run out, you know, I don't want to run out from doing it on here and then I have none left to finish that page that I already started with these that I'm in the process with. Let's see. I only started knowing birds when I moved out here. I live in the country, and that's when I started knowing a lot of things. What was it like? Okay, like even like I lived in the city all my life. I never knew um what a squirrel's. I mean, I thought squirrels like would be like in the tree, like inside the tree, like in the holes or whatever in the tree. I don't know, whatever holes. No, they actually have nests like on the top of the trees. I had no idea all my life. I thought that, and now like I drive around, it's like, oh, there's a squirrel's nest up there. It's like I don't even know how they do that right up at the top of the tree. So how do I do that? Now see, this looks pink. Can we get away with making it look kind of like I don't know. I want to make it look kind of like garland, but I don't know if I can. I might have to put like a little bit of black or something in there to, but that's kind of what I want to do. Of course, I got red underneath, so maybe that'll help make this look more red. Again, we're back to making marks. I kind of wanted to make all these bands red, but then I thought that would be weird, so I didn't. Does that look like garland? We're trying. Oh my gosh, my nose. Oof. My whole body is like, how do you go from like mid-30s to 9? It's like in degrees Fahrenheit. That's like ridiculous. My body wants to crash out. That's why I feel so discombobulated. Okay, if I put like maybe some kind of darker color in there, like little spaces between or something, maybe that'll make it look a little bit more like. It looks kind of garlandy. Okay. I like that. So we got 2 more. I don't know why I couldn't think of another color to put on the one in the back. I wonder if I make this one yellow and make that one gold. This yellow ain't doing too much. I kind of have to have a combination. It's not really showing. I'm gonna have to go gold. Because that's not doing anything really. It is and it isn't. It needs something else to bring it out. Like what? Is orange. Well, there is orange on his carrot nose, so maybe orange would work. Kind of brown. There's that brown. And then there's this. I think it's really gold. So I What's this one look like? Oh, juicy. Too juicy. Oh my gosh. Take over spirit. Wow. Goodness gracious. It's like a blob. Okay. Wow. It was ready. And I was not. You have to add something to that. Wow. Beyond juicy. Did that help me get the effect? I think it did. Even if it is like, man, it was ready. I wonder what would happen if I used blue on the one in the background. Since I do have blue in here. And some of the wrapping paper and stuff. Let's try blue. I don't know what color. Oh, use that. Oh, there's this blue. Let's try this one. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Let me mute. 1 second. Okay. Let's try blue. Ooh, that's juicy too. Okay, wow, let's see. I think blue is enough to. I might need to use a combo. It almost looks black. These things are juicy. I like the tip on them a lot. Okay, you may have to do something to lighten that up. That's really dark. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Wow. I don't. Maybe after it's dry, go over it with the Posca a little bit because I don't have a. Well, there's the lighter one. Let's try this one. See what happens. Give those dots some depth. Dots with depth. I might need to wait until it's dry. So it doesn't. Yeah, I need to wait until it's dry. Then we'll go in there. Although I can kind of see it a little. I gotta wait until it's dry to really do that. Okay, leaving this one out. Yeah, so that is giving me that garland kind of look, which is what I want. So now, where's that gold? Let's do this star. Okay, this might be a little too much for my eyes right now. I don't think we got it. You know what? I'm going to do these little guys. Little dots. Since this is juicy, let's make it work for us. It'll give me one good dot. So we definitely are nearing a home stretch of these braces. Because I don't even have any wire on my top. I don't think I have any at all on my top teeth. But I don't know if that's because they took the thing out for them to do the implant Monday or what. I don't have any on my front teeth. Nothing on my front teeth except I have the brackets, but no wire going through them. Feels a little weird, but not that weird. It's a good weird. It's like I have teeth. And let's see. So then once I have the screw in for the implant, I guess that's where they're going to make their plan for the rest. You know what? I want this to be. Oops. Forgot. It's juicy. Oh. Let's see. What else has something on it that's... I don't think there's anything else. And they have something. She was doing a whole, like, boondoggle summer camp project just to do something for my bottom front teeth. Like 2 of them that I think something like they want to close up something that opened there. And so yeah, she was doing all this like twisting and whatever. I was like, oh, here comes the camp project. And I could feel it right away when she put it on, and she started twisting and everything, and then weaving it and twisting. I was like, oh, they're pulling them 2 together, and it's working right now, right away. Let's see what else on this guy. I have to wait for this. Oh, there are the stars. I don't know what I want to do those with. I almost, I don't know how I feel about using this. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bedazzle them or not. What would I do if I didn't though? Oh, you know what? I need the small ones. I need the, are they still out? Or did I put them away? Nope, they're in with the sparkle pot. No! Whoa! I don't know, I've never been so dedicated to holiday coloring as I have been the past couple months. It's like, what is it? I'm really into it. I don't know which one will do it quicker. maybe that one. That's going pretty quick. So I guess the other stuff is snow. So that's easy. If that's what it is. I don't know if it's snow or stars. And I could have done them silver. Oops. Why didn't I? I could do a combination. Yeah, now I kind of wish I had done it silver. Oh, what is that? That's the kind of thing I did. It's harder to do with these. This looks like blobs. If it looks silly, I'll just cover them all up with the Posca. I'm gonna make some of them white. Ugh, get sloppy with it. Yeah, it's a lot easier with the other ink pen. I think it's ink. These are kind of, I don't know. Let's say. That looks stupid. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't decorate either. Like I was telling Jill from Jill Comfort Zone, my having cats for so long, I'm traumatized with trying to decorate. Nothing would stay up. It just was like they thought that I was making their play space. That's what they thought I was doing when I was decorating. It's like, oh, look what mommy did for us. Let's go tear it down. Yay! So it's like I'm in the habit of not. Oh, come on. Yeah, the sparkle pops they work better on here. I just dropped my I need more on this side. I need more. You gotta come out. But I gotta work too hard for these. Then maybe I'll make some of them white, like it's trying to snow or something. Oh, I haven't used mine that much, and yeah, I haven't used mine that much, and mostly what I've been using basically, I've been using the gold and silver, or actually mostly the silver, and then the green. because I've been using the green in the Hannah Carlson book, and I haven't really used any of the other ones. So let's see. I gotta fix that blue. It was too dark. I don't know if is it dry. Kind of, sort of. I wonder what would happen if I would this go in there. I wonder. Use that. No, no, it doesn't. No, it's not strong enough for that. I wonder if I could use this, although I don't want to mess it up. Will it work in here? Oh, yes. And I wonder how their blue will work. I still need some white in there, I feel like. Because that's too, I don't know if you can see what that did to the blue. I'm trying to make it so it's... Okay, so I gotta do the light bulbs. Light bulbs and the bird. And then the rest of these, which I'm kind of thinking of making white. Like it's trying to snow, but it's also... I don't know. Why there's stars in the daytime, I don't know, but I didn't want to make it dark blue. I have too many traumatic incidents with dark blue, even though I love it. It's like, ooh, puts me through so many changes. It's like, oh, no, I can't do that. Unless I go in afterwards and kind of darken it a little bit, maybe, but I don't know about that. This doesn't have to be, we're not trying to be realistic here. We're trying to be festive. Ooh, yeah, speaking of that wire, I can feel it pulling on my back tooth. Ooh, it's a tug. I can feel it now. Whoa. This is a tiny ache. It's not anything drastic. Did I color that one? I can't even tell. Yes, I did. Do I need to put some extras in here just because? I wonder if I should put... No, we're not doing that. I was going to say, I wonder if I should put more dots of snow all the way down. No, I'm not doing that. We're not going to tempt fate. I wonder if I can... Because I just don't like how dark that is. Still looks kind of dark, but oh well. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they don't seem like they have a lot in the pen. 'Cause I don't think only thing I did with this, I think, was swatch it. And that's how much is in here. So I think that's why I've been reluctant to use them. Is because it's like, oh my gosh, once I use them, they're going to run out. So I kind of haven't wanted to, it's like saving them for something special because I don't think there's enough in them. Okay. Well, I think that's it for this one. for now at least. I still have to go in and I gotta put the little bulbs back because I don't know if you can see, like in this one, that's where the bulbs are. My eyes can't do that today, not today. And then I don't know if these had bulbs on them, but I might put some on them anyway. Um, and then I gotta do these bulbs, which I don't know what to color them. Like, do we color them yellow or what? So, or I could color them red. That's one option. And then I gotta color the bird. The bird. So that's, I mean, when I started coloring this yesterday. Was it yesterday or Wednesday night? Excuse me. That's pretty fast for me for one of these pictures. And the Pablos helped because it wasn't a struggle coloring this with those. I could probably do a little more with the porch. So that's it for me for today. It's almost 2 hours. I think Foxy's going live tonight, 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't remember exactly what time, but yeah. So I will probably see you all there. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for those watching the replay. Thank you for watching the replay, and wishing you a good rest of your day. Bye bye. Thank you.